When we talk about dystopians, people will say that George Orwell's 1984 most accurately predicted the future, while I would argue that our current society has a lot more in common with the world described in Aldous Huxley's Brave New World. 1984 was one big metaphor for a communist world domination, and we all know how that ended. Obviously, some aspects from 1984, like censorship and fake news, are very prominently present today. But that is nothing compared to the parallels I see between us and the Brave New World. This is likely due to two factors. Firstly, 1984 was a satire criticizing communism, which we haven't had to fear for over 3 decades now. Brave New World commentates on the rampant consumerism, capitalism, our technology fetish. In the book, things went so far that the year count doesn't start at the birth of Christ anymore, but instead at the birth of Henry Ford, the man behind the conveyor belt, that thing that suddenly made mass production so much easier. Secondly, Brave New World is way more subtle than 1984. What I mean is that you, as a reader, will get the impression that the society from the book also has its good side. The people will never fall ill, they aren't afraid to die, they don't age. They are all content with their role in society and there exists no racial discrimination. Every and all urges will be instantly satisfied. When I first read the book, these things almost made me forget that these people, in exchange for those luxuries, had sold their dignity. People are born in laboratories without a father or mother. Sometimes multiple individuals are made out of a singular zygote, which makes them all clones of each other. Congenital conditions are added to embryos that are destined to be part of a lower caste of society by use of, for example, alcohol.
Are you glad to be Deltas?
Deltas all have lots of fun. Deltas get to play and run.
Very good. But do you wish you had been incubated as Alphas?
No.
Excellent. That's all.
On one side is death no longer something to be feared, but respect for the deceased has also disappeared. Bodies are reduced to fertilizers and special hospitals where people can go to die are a popular destination for school trips. Words like mother, father, and family are taboo, and everyone is encouraged to have as many sexual contacts with as many people as possible. Because such adventures are naturally superior to a loving relationship.
Ooh.
Another taboo from the old world, love. But how can we forget about the invention that made all of this possible? Soma. Did something nasty happen regardless? A paper cut? A girl refused to go to bed with you? Take some Soma, an awesome concoction to literally vacation from reality. And totally not harmful in big doses. Warning, Soma Inc. is not responsible for early death due to overconsumption of Soma. Soma can have disastrous repercussions for your health such as fever dreams, weird hallucinations, heart beatings, difficulty breathing, automatic circumcision, lactation, lactose tolerance, osteoporosis, and death. Life in the Brave New World has no meaning anymore. The individualism has been taken from the people and happiness no longer comes naturally through hobbies, friendship, love, achievements that are important to you. Instead, you get it from a little pill. We don't have such pills, or at least no legal ones, and we can see that we are getting more and more existential feelings. In Brave New World, people learn their place in society and who they must respect and who they must hate thanks to a little voice that tells them in their sleep. In our reality, that voice takes the form of social media and brutal news articles that force us into conformity. Where is our individuality? Why do we demonize certain minority groups? In conclusion, I would like to say that our world is obviously no 1984 or Brave New World, but we are striving towards it. This book is almost 100 years old, and every year it just gets more and more relevant.